Hi, this is Steve Stawning, and I'm very excited today to demo a product for you that absolutely positively helps dealers significantly increase their lead volume from their existing website traffic. Now, if you followed my training, you know that when it comes to websites, dealer websites have only two goals. The first goal for dealer websites is to attract visitors, and the second goal is to convert those visitors into buyers. Now, whether that means encouraging the customer to call you, to chat with you, to text you, or to complete an e-lead, or even to drop everything and come down to the dealership and buy a car. The only goal that your website has, the only goal once you get a visitor to your website, is to convert that visitor into a buyer. And that's where Autobytel's WebLeads Plus comes in. If I'm a traditional web visitor, and let's say that I've come to this Honda dealer and I want to look at their pre-owned inventory, when I click to see pre-owned, a pop-up happened, right? There's nothing wrong with pop-ups, especially one like this. This is the Autobytel WebLeads Plus front product. Every time someone comes to your site, they make their first click on your website, they're greeted with a chance to lock in internet pricing. They can say whether they're interested in new or pre-owned, what type of pre-owned vehicle they're interested in. They'll give you their name, their email address, they'll click submit. Now a lead has just gone into your CRM, and that's a great thing. Now, if you notice, I'm still on the website. Let's say I'm a typical consumer, and that is I don't submit leads on dealer sites. In fact, for the average dealer, fewer than 15% of the visitors actually submit a lead or pick up the phone or chat or text with you. Fully 85% or more go off and do something else after they left your website. So let's say I am a typical visitor, and as you can see, I've got 4 tabs open here because I'm looking at cars, and as we know from Google, consumers look at more than 20 different sources of information before they buy a car from you. In fact, they spend more than 19 hours doing research before they ever submit a lead. But let's say I'm interested in a used Honda Accord, and so I'm at your website, and here I found one. I'm going to go ahead and click through and take a look at that. Now, when I clicked on that link to see this Honda Accord, that link opened up in a new tab, just like if I clicked on a link to see an article off of Google News. So this is very natural for consumers to see. Now I can learn all about this Honda Accord. I can see that it's priced at. I can see what the monthly payment is. I can calculate a new payment. There's all sorts of things I can do. I can schedule a test drive, or there's your address. I can just drop everything and come down and see that vehicle at the Limerick location. Now, if I'm a typical consumer, I didn't just go to your website, but instead I've also gone to cars.com. Perhaps I searched there and I found some competitive vehicles. I may have gone to Google and typed in used Honda Accord near Reading, Pennsylvania, and there is Car Gurus, for example. I can click through and I can find all of these terrific Honda Accords that are for sale from your competitors. And you didn't get a chance to sell me a car because I left your website, right? I've clicked off your website, I've gone somewhere else. Maybe I'm going to go to Google and do another search. But if you've noticed in the original tab, this is something called instant retargeting. It really is one of the keys to what makes WebLeads Plus such a great tool for dealers today. And that is, I've already left your website. I've looked at cars.com, I've gone to competitive sites. But in that original tab, we're blinking the dealer's name and lock in internet pricing. We're getting the attention of the consumer. Now, whether the consumer discovers the blinking or not, the fact is once they do ever discover this tab, if they've closed out another tab, there is your dealership with one last chance to earn their business, one last chance to get them to give you their information so that this can become a lead, go into your CRM, you can set an appointment and sell them a car.